Whoops. Hold on. Hold that thought. Let me turn that camera part off. Come on, 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 come on. Advanced. There we go. Okay. Okay. Welcome back. Now, I have a few things to discuss here. Give me a second. Let me pull up my chat. Okay, there we go. Now, I received, as I said before, I have received something on YouTube from a very, very long-time friend that used to watch me on JTV. And I will read it for you right here. Come on. Just give me a second to go to it and load up. And I think it was on this one. No, it was on that one. It was on this one. Come on. There we go. And oh. Yeah, I don't care about that. My inbox. Okay, come on. Okay. Now, he wrote on a broadcast I did, which was about 2 months ago. Okay. And from what he said is, hey, Bilber, this is Mr. New Jersey from JTV. Glad to see you're doing well. Tell Arch I said hi, and I still think his Tom Hanks story is funny as heck. Take care, old buddy. Well, Mr. New Jersey, if you ever get a chance to check out this video or my other video that I recently just did, which was Black Ops 4 Zombies, which would be very awesome, you know, because thing is where was it? Oh, that was Grand Theft playing. But hopefully it got uploaded, which I'm not too sure if it did. No, it did not. But where is it? Let me try this. Playlist. Let me see what's in my... No, it's not my playlist. Home. Let me see if I can find it. Whoops. Whoops. No. Okay. Well, anyway. I'll have to redo that one again at probably a later time, but no, I don't think I have videos or things like how can I show you? No. But anyway, I recently played Black Ops 4 Zombies, and I made it, well, I started out with 4 people, okay? And 2 of them, one quit about round 5, 6. Another one quit at round, I think it was like 10 or 11, something like that. But there was one that stuck completely by me until round 20. So round 20 is my new highest for Black Ops 4. Okay, now granted, you know, it's actually pretty freaking fun. I like it, and you know, they were saying over, you know, over time that, you know, on commercials that pre-order Black Ops 4 for PS4 and get to play it first. Well, okay, you know, I pre-ordered it, so, you know, I got it, like, I think it was like Thursday night at midnight it downloaded. I wasn't home. And I come home yesterday, and it's downloaded, ready to play, everything. I'm like, sweet. And yes, I've got a Pepsi here and a Pepsi down there. And a cup of coffee. I've got all the caffeine I need for the day. Woohoo! I'm going to be bouncing off the wall, ceiling, and floor, just going bananas, pretty much. But Black Ops 4 is a fun game. I like it. And, you know, to all my subscribers out there, I plan on doing a full broadcast of Black Ops 4 zombies. I don't care for the freaking multiplayer online going up against other players. I don't care about that. All I care about is the zombies. And then start unlocking guns, customization for the guns, different perks, and they've got, for the special HQ, instead of having 4, they've got a lot more people. I tried to show it all on my video before my video just up and quit. So I'm kind of hoping, you know, that it does get uploaded, so, you know, you guys can actually go watch and enjoy the video of zombies for Black Ops 4. All you have to literally search for is Belber 100's broadcast, live broadcast, Black Ops 4. Hopefully it shows up some point in time, but hopefully, you know, if it doesn't, I can always go and redo it, you know, for the heck of it, and go from there, you know. But if you guys have, let me refresh it. Still not up yet. I'm going to kind of keep checking on this, you know, once in a while. Hopefully, you know, I can actually tell you that it is up there, you know, but for now, I'll leave that like that. But yes, Mr. New Jersey, who sent me, or commented on my video from 2 months ago, which I don't mind, you know, comments are comments. And most people that, you know, view my videos don't leave comments. And it's just like, well, that bites. So I'm kind of hoping to have a special guest on my broadcast probably soon, I'm hoping. You know, not too soon, but maybe sometime this year, if not next year, because now I'm not going to be home. I can't literally be broadcasting like I was for all summer, here on a day, here on another day, that. And I had a schedule that I was going to keep, broadcast here, wait a day, broadcast here, wait a day, broadcast here, wait a day type thing. But now I have to pretty much help out my family, I'll just say that, and for a week, every week, and I can only get to broadcast when I either A, beat a game, or B, get a new game, and I don't care about beating it right now. I'm just kind of giving you guys a walkthrough of Black Ops, for example, like Black Ops 4. I was giving you a walkthrough of that. So, hopefully, it gets uploaded, which I'm hoping big time. So, and yes, the living room I'm in is kind of small, but it works for me. But, the thing is some people, I don't want to sit down anymore. I've been sitting. Give me a minute. Let me fix my camera, and I'll fix my TV. I'd rather stand anyway, so. Okay, there we go. But, the thing is I was trying to play Black Ops 4 for you folks out there to literally watch me, okay? And I don't know if it's going to get uploaded or not, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed, hoping, big time. If not, I can always go back, and I'm like, I think I'm at level 6 now on zombies, which is cool. Because now I can do some customizations. For I think I've unlocked like a couple guns that I can customize, like put an extended mag on, whatever else on it, and I haven't found Pack-a-Punch yet. That's still new to me, so I'm trying to, going through these maps slowly, figuring out, okay, this is a good area for running around type. If that video does get uploaded, you'll get to see me run around. And of course, I went down probably about 7-8 times. No biggie. First time playing that zombies on Black Ops 4. But the first time I didn't go down until, it was like after round 5-ish. I think it was after round 5. So, give me a second, I gotta put in a disc that keeps popping out. Oh well. But, although, I didn't do too bad. But me and this other player who, stuck in there until round 20, he went down, and I started running around. I'm like, oh boy, this is going to be fun. And of course I had big guys coming at me, fully armored. I'm like, ugh, and I only had a sniper rifle. I'm like, oh great, this is going to be fun. Boom, boom. Single shot, reload, bolt action. I'm like, oh boy. So I'm trying to hit these guys, and I had like 5 of them coming after me. I'm like, oh boy. I get one down. I keep running around, pick up a different gun, shoot at one, switch back to the sniper rifle, pop, 5 shots. He'd drop, and I just kept doing run around, run off, go get ammo, come back, run around. And fire at the guy, this big zombie, and I'm like running around, out of ammo for the submachine gun I was using. I was like, oh. So I started freaking using a sniper rifle. I'm like, oh, this is not good. So I started pop, run around, turn around, pop, run, type thing. I just kept doing a run, half a circle, turn around, shoot at the zombie, and just kind of keep doing this with the zombies. And they were just like jumping and whatnot. I'm like, oi. But I just kept running around in this one area. So I was just like, holy heck. I'm like, oi. So, and of course, I ain't got really anybody on my chat, but I was kind of hoping to have a couple people at least. But, oh well. Get what you get, So, yeah. There we go. Give my ears a break. But, anywho, before I tested out Black Ops 4 completely, I was doing a test with my microphone on my tablet, going onto YouTube, going to my broadcast and just going test. And I'm like, okay, this is going to work okay. And I'm sure it was coming back on the chat, or on the channel. But there, I've also got the chat up on here too, so if anybody's on that one viewer that you just seen, that's me on the tablet. I'm just checking out, making sure that all my things are good, volume and whatnot, and going from there. Dang, stop spinning. So, yeah, I'm only on my tablet. So, plus, if for some reason I can't see what you're saying on the PS4 app, I can see it on YouTube, if you're on YouTube. But for right now, I'll just turn this off, toss it down, and drink some more coffee. But anyway, the thing is I've tried to, be very somewhat popular on YouTube. Trying to do a certain thing, not swear at, much. Sometimes I can't help it. And sometimes I catch myself after I say it and, kind of try to, I try to apologize for it. For the most part, which ain't too bad. But other than that, it's okay. So when I see, for example, up in this corner where my hand is, if I see that little box light up with 2 and then a 1 for the chat, then I know someone's talking, which it's okay with me. But, I'm trying to be, I was going to try and be as popular on YouTube, just like Bay Area Bugs that does GTA on the computer, where him and 3 of his other friends with a bunch of other people on GTA with, well, still with some AIs, and they do role play on there, and I'm like, that actually looks a little fun. I'd like to join him and show him some of my vehicles. I bet you he'd be a little going, oh my gosh, type thing. Then again, maybe not. He'd probably be like, I can just spawn that one for free. Dude, I bought these for free and I got them freaking fully upgraded. I got my XXR fully upgraded, engine, turbo, freaking tranny, bulletproof tires, full armor. Yeah, I've got it all. I've got, an Insurgent that's fully upgraded 100%. It's got the triple guns on it, got landmines I can drop. I've got an APC that's fully upgraded. I've got the original cannon with it. I was going to go with the rockets, but every time you use the rockets, you have to pull it back into the garage, then pull it right back out again. And I'd rather keep the original cannon. Then I've got my Kanjali, which has the new cannon on it, which you have to charge it up, which is silly, but, it works. And I've got a 50 cal on top, 2 grenade launchers on the side, and I'm still working on, figuring out, what good luxury camo would look good on that. My APC, my Insurgent, my Avenger, my freaking Mobile Center, my Terabyte. I'm just like ching, 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 knocking things off my list that I need. Well, things on GTA, knocking stuff off my list, because one of these days I'm going to have every single vehicle on GTA that's in Warstock, Legendary, Southern. I'm just going to have all those vehicles, including the Bernie cars, or whatever you want to call them. I'll have them all. I've got plenty of space still. I've got a CEO tower, and I have to buy the last parts of the garage just to have that fully upgraded. And, I think once you get that fully upgraded, I think you start pulling in money. And I don't know if it's like daily on the game, or if it's every other day or every other week. I still have to figure that out for myself. Excuse me. But until then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this off, change it to this microphone up here, where my you can see my hand, and right about there is my camera, because I got to charge this. This headset is actually decent. I can put it on the charger for 12 hours, and it's the Turtle Beach 400s, and I paid about $90. Well, actually $92.50 for these headphones from Walmart, which is okay because I can put them on the charger for 12 hours and they last me for 2 days on a single charge. And I use them until they die. Then I just, put them on the charger and let them charge and go from there. And I see we have a viewer. Welcome, viewer. Give you a second to get caught up.
Mate.
You must be from Australia.
TY, glad to be here.
And I am correct on you being from Australia.
Just enjoying a few drinks.
Ooh. Now it depends on what drinks.
Yep, Sydney.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, you're kind of talking kind of weird, but I still can understand it. Somewhat.
Bourbon.
Ah, that I understand very well. If you've noticed, there's actually two viewing. It's you and me. I've got YouTube going on my tablet, so in case I can't see what they say on the PS4 app for my broadcast, I can always go to YouTube and look it up. That's if they're on the same.
Just replying to you.
I know. But what I'm saying is, the two that you see is one's you, one's me. I'm on my tablet in case, people are trying to talk to me and I can't see it on here through the PS4 app. I can always go to the other one on YouTube on my tablet and see what they say. That's all. So, have you heard about the new Black Ops 4? Just wondering if you played it or if you heard about it. Take your time.
What state are you in?
USA, USA, NY, USA, NY. I give you a good hint. Of course, I can hear everything that you're typing. Just because I've got text to speech on, so it says it, and I keep forgetting to turn the dang thing off.
Yes, I have heard of Black Ops 4, but unfortunately I can't play online because of my shitty internet.
Hey! Welcome to the club! My internet's shitty too! I mean, I only got 50 megs of internet speed, but yet I can still play online with my friends. But yet they have to host because they've got better internet than I do because I've got Windstream. I call it Shitstream. And don't feel bad. I know what you're going through with crappy internet because of that right there.
You have 50, I have 5 MPS.
Oh man, I feel bad for you. You know what? I would be glad to give you Windstream. That's 50. That's actually 45 more than what you have. You can actually play more online with that. And then I would move to satellite internet or my cell phone provider internet,
Hey ha ha ha.
which is 150 megs of internet speed. Ooh.
That's no joke.
Yeah, I know. But give me a minute. Let me turn my headset off, plug it in, and turn the microphone on the camera on so I can let this charge. Give me a sec. I can still hear what you're saying because I'm going to keep the TV down for now. I've got the text to chat on the phone too, so give me 1 minute. You ain't going to be able to see me until I turn the microphone on the camera, alright? I'll be right back. Okay, can you hear me? Hopefully you can. Let me do the old test. You turn this
Nice
up.
little place you have there.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I can hear it. Alright.
I subscribed.
Well, thank you for subscribing. That's one extra subscriber that I did not have. And you know, I was seriously trying to do one thing this summer, which I did not get to do. I was trying to broadcast, every other day, just become a little bit more popular on YouTube. But if you like what I talk about, and after you subscribed, go ahead and show your friends. They might like what I do. I do not swear. Sometimes I swear, but I catch myself, and I do apologize for it when I catch myself, but can't help it. And if they like what I talk about, you can tell them to subscribe to me, and also follow me. That way, when I upload a new video or a broadcast or, whichever I do, you get it instantly and you can go and watch it and enjoy it. Plus, you can always leave comments, too. Like my one person from years ago, back on JTV, who finally got a hold of me on my channel from 2 months ago. He left he posted something, and, he was like, "Hey, Bilber, this is Mr. New Jersey, how's it going," type thing, and, that type of thing. So, I still have a lot of viewers, or I still get a lot of subscribers, that watch me, but my number has not gone up since you just subscribed to me. So, it's all good, and of course the weather outside's cruddy, which I hate, because I was actually planning on going somewhere today to mow someone's yard out of the kindness of my heart type thing. But from what you can see, okay, this is not very big. This is only probably 13 by 72 trailer.
Cool.
Wow! I got a star. Alrighty. Before I forget, let me change back to my second screen real quick, because there's something I had. Yeah.
Creative.
from my previous broadcasts, I do believe I
Funny.
still have it. No, I do not. Where is it? Ah, yes, here it is. Here it is. Okay. Now, these are the games that I own. I own a lot more. Okay? But you can always vote, and, I can show the results. Because right now, and I know you can't see me because of the results, but, people that vote on these games here, it actually gets saved.
You getting Red
on my
Dead
thing.
Redemption 2?
So if, say, for example, if you vote, you can vote for one of these just by, saying one of them. So like, for example, Sniper 4 Elite, Sniper Elite 4, Beyond Two Souls, Farmer Simulator 15, GTA. I own a lot more now. I own Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3, Goat Simulator, and a lot more than that. But it's all good. Actually, I'm not getting that. I refuse to get that. Because I'm more of a zombie person. Where I like to play Call of Duty, Farmer Simulator 15, Sniper 4, Beyond Two Souls, GTA. Yeah. The only reason why I have a lot of games, okay, and I'm going to seriously try and show you. Give me a second. Let's, if it will work. If I can pull it out. Oh, that's why. Okay. Now, this right here, I know you're seeing the TV, but this right here is the reason why I have so many games. Back. So, hold on, let me put this back where it belongs. Okay, that's the reason why I have so many games. That's a 6 terabyte. I only spent like $85 on it, Walmart, and it's called My Book. Compatible with the PS4, just to let you know. If you get a My Book, you just have to format it to your PS4 and you're done. 6 terabyte, you got a lot of space. I've only used 1 terabyte so far. I still got 5 terabytes left of free space. Holy crap! So, yeah! 5 terabytes of free space? I ain't gonna fill that up for a while. But I do plan on getting another 6 terabyte. And that way I can honestly have more room for more games. But for now, that one's gonna work just fine. For quite a while. And please tell me you're still here. But yeah, anyway, you can always vote for one of those. I may change it up to something different. Just...
Did not know that. Thanks for letting me know. I have a 2 terabyte My Book.
Yeah. Okay. But, yeah. I'll leave that up there for quite some time. Let me figure out how to bring it down. Oh yeah, that switches ability. But here's my stats so far. Okay. Now these are my stats for being cool, creative, funny. I haven't got anything for cute yet, but that wouldn't surprise me one bit. You know.
Cute.
Yeah, you say that now, but there, let me hide that. But yeah, to be honest with you, that's all, you know. I mean, I do get people to do that type of thing to where, you know, it's alright until a certain point. But when I'm live, it counts. But when I'm not live, it don't count. So I literally have to go in manually on to the next broadcast and put it in myself, which is not fun. And yes, I am putting on a hat because it's that time of morning when I always wear a hat every morning. Well, I started wearing a hat recently every day, all day long, just a hat. I don't care. That way no one can see my bald head up here. Sometimes I shave it, that way I don't look like I got a bald head. But, do you have any questions for me? Alan? I guess? Or all in? I don't know.
And why Jets or Giants hate?
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. Are you asking what team I hate?
Yeah, do you drink, smoke, or gamble?
Okay. I'm going to tell you right now. I hate, for the team that you asked about, New York Giants, New York Jets, or Giants, I actually hate both of them. I'm not really a big Jets or Giants fan. Okay. For your second question, you are right about two things. I do smoke. I don't gamble. Well, I do gamble once in a while. Well, I guess I could say once in every full moon, which is, for me, every 4 or 5 years. I go out and to like the reservation and do the penny slots with like probably about $15 of pennies. And I just hit one once in a while, but I don't really drink much. I have one once in a while. Probably every New Year's I have, 1 or 2 beers. That's it. I don't drink. But yes, I do smoke. And I smoke pipe tobacco. Pipe tobacco. That's the only thing I smoke. I mean, I don't smoke it every day, all day long. I'll pack a pipe and, take a hit on it in the morning and take a hit on it like mid-noon and a hit on it after dinner, of course, and that's it. Or if I get really frustrated, and I mean really frustrated, like if I'm playing a game, I'll sit there and I'll pack a pipe, I'll smoke the whole thing because I'm so angry because there's, for example, on GTA, there's people that cheat on GTA 5. They literally have codes that they put in to become gods online, and you can't kill them. They kill you over and over and over and over again. And you're like getting so upset that you're about ready to take your flipping controller and throw it right through your TV. That's when I have a full pipe to myself. I literally turn the game off. I go do something else. I calm down, and that's it. But other games, I really don't get mad at. The only one I get mad at is GTA. When I'm trying to resupply my businesses, go steal a car from my CEO tower to put in my garage, go get supplies from my hangar.
You like card games?
Actually, yes I do. I love card games. There is one game that I love to play, and I'm sure you own it. And it's on the PS4, called Uno. I only had to pay $10 for the full game. Of course, I had to pay like $2 for every deck of cards that were on there, which was not bad. But, I got some free.
Uno.
Oh, dude. If you have a PS4, seriously, if you have a PS4, you should search for me. It's Bilber_H 2006 at yahoo.com. And anyone can search for me on PSN Network. Shoot me a message. I'll add you because I've got my settings set to something certain. That way, no random people can add me. They have to send me a message first saying, hey, is it cool if you can add me? I want to play a game with you. That's fine. But, random people just kept going, add me, add me, add me. I'm like, deny, 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 deny. And I just started getting a little tired of that because I kept going, deny, deny, deny. Every morning I would get up, turn my system on, get ready to watch the weather that's on the system. And I'm like, okay, just getting up, got my cup of coffee, system's turning on. And I'm sitting down in my chair, which is right there. I'm getting ready to watch the weather. Just get ready. And it, turns on and everything. And I'm like, going down to my freaking weather, getting ready to, enjoy myself with a cup of coffee, watch the weather, watch the radar. And next thing you know, bing, 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 bing. I'm like, can I get some peace and quiet? Wake up and watch the weather, watch the news and whatnot, and before I do anything. So that's why my settings set to private. Only I can send you the invite for a friend request. So if you got Uno on your PS4, shoot me a message. It's just Bill Burr, like my YouTube name, _H 2006. And if you need the rest, I already said it, at yahoo.com, just in case. Or you could send me a message, email me on Google. No, I did not say freaking phone. But you can just email me on Gmail, bilber100@gmail.com. And, send me your PSN network name if you want to play some Uno with me. I've got a camera, as you see, and you'll be able to see me while we're playing Uno, and I'm pretty dang good at it. I already beaten the computer a
Do you
lot.
have a White Castle near you?
Actually, the nearest White Castle for me, to be honest, is down in PA, Pennsylvania, Erie type way, and I have to drive probably about a good 2.5 hours one way just to get White Castle, or drive north 2.5 hours just to get White Castle, or drive east to get White Castle, probably about 4 hours. I don't have a White Castle around here, but I can make White Castle burgers. I know the recipe. Ain't hard. You can look it up yourself. All you do is just make a small patty, get the small buns that you can cook, like the little rolls. Cut them in completely half, like a bun. Cook your burger, your small burger, it'd probably be like that size.
What about
Put it on
pizza
there.
joints?
Actually, I've got Pizza Hut, Little Caesars.
How often do you have pizza?
About once a month. That's it. Once a month. That's all I have. Once every month I order out. Of course, I don't order on the days people get their SSI checks because it's always the first of the month. I always try to wait till like the second or third week of the month before I order. That way it's not as busy when I order my pizzas. And I only get one. But I've got probably about 4 pizza places around here. Actually, I make that 7 because there's some places around here that do make pizza. Not a big piece, but they make slices of pizza. Some do pizza subs, which are really good. And of course, sometimes when I go to like a restaurant or something, when I'm in the mood for like a pizza sub, I'll get a pizza sub. And they're not the little dinky pizza subs. These are about jumbo pizza subs. About yay wide. And about yay thick. Man, I just order everything on it. Extra cheese, extra pepperoni, extra mushroom, extra green peppers, the works. Except hot, spicy stuff. Oh well. Now, I will be right back. I have to use the restroom, so kind of hang out and chill. I'll be right back. I'm taking this with me, so if you want to still talk to me, I'll just be typing it back to you. And you'll see it, okay?
Okay. What kind of car do you drive?
Actually,
Pickup truck?
Actually, I do not drive. I walk. And I ride a bike. All over. I decided a long time ago that I'm not going to drive where I don't have to worry about paying insurance, paying for the car to get repaired, paying for gas. Why worry about that stuff? Spending more money on that vehicle than saving it and putting it in your pocket. Come on, think about it. You know I'm right. I actually save myself probably about monthly, about $450 extra. Excuse me. I'll be right back. Just gotta throw some on my bag. I mean, seriously, if you think about it, I don't have to worry about paying for insurance, for repairs on the vehicle, or gas, or buying tires for the damn thing. The only thing I have to worry about is buying tires for my bike. And that's actually cheaper than buying four tires. Because my tires, they only cost me about $10 for my mountain bike. Then the tubes cost me probably about $10. So I'm getting the treads for $10 and the tubes for $10. So there's $20 right there on the bike. No biggie. I actually can buy myself, like for around here, winter, I can buy myself a pair of boots. I've got myself a pair of bibs. I got myself a nice coat. I got to buy myself a pair of gloves because last year I bought my bibs and coat. This year I bought my boots. Now I got to get gloves. And I'm golden. I'm ready to rock and roll. Every year around winter, actually around this time, I literally buy myself two things for winter. Depends on what I really need. Yeah, granted, I know I'm going to need a new hat. But this one was a freebie. Hey, you can't beat the price for free. It was given to me. So I was just like, eh. But let me ask you a question. How interested are you in what I'm talking about? And are you going to pass the word around to your friends to come check me out? And I will wait for your response. You can take your time typing it all out. It's fine. I can wait.
Oh, I am very interested and I will tell my friends you are a good guy. You deserve more subs, honest and interactive.
Well, thank you. And, you know, if they want to check me out, all you have to do is just give them my YouTube name, Bilber. That's BILLBER 100. And just tell them to look for me. You know, and they can go through all my videos because I think I've got. Hang on, let me check to see how many videos I got exactly. Because if I've got more than enough. Because I think once you hit so many videos, oh, there's one video on there you should really check out, but I think it cuts out after a while. So, let me see. Channel, maybe that will tell me. No, I don't want that. Back. Channel. There it is. Okay. I've got a grand total of 46 videos. And I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that, but let me dim that a bit. I don't know how well you'll be able to see that, but there it is. The living proof. Oh, wait, that ain't me. God damn it. That's my buddy. I thought that was me. Sorry. I thought that was me. God dang it. No, I don't want that. I wanted playlist channel. About. Well, to be. Oh, go away. To be honest, I'm not too sure how many videos I have. I mean, I'd have to literally go through and count all of them. But I do have 88, or, pardon me, I do have 88 subscribers, thanks to you. It was 87, now it went up 1. Which, thank you, by the way. I appreciate that. But, yeah. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out where exactly it would tell me where all my how many videos I have uploaded so far. Maybe if I do this, you know, go back. God damn, come on. You know what I could do is I could switch to my other account, another account, and I can go look me up for the heck of it. Oh, thanks. And then I can tell you exactly how many videos I have. Because that will tell me exactly. Let's see. Let me do this. I'm hoping. Freaking nephews are. Yeah, whatever. Unsubscribe. My nephews literally keep subscribing to random people. And I keep telling them, don't subscribe to anybody on my other channel. Because I don't want that stuff on my channel. Whatever. Okay. Well, I wish there was a way for me to tell you exactly how many videos I have. But by the looks of it, I would have to literally say, I'd have to go through and count them all out just to figure out how many there are, type thing. But I would have to literally say there's probably over 75, maybe higher than that. I don't know. See, I made so many videos, it's just not funny because I think I made like over 75 videos in the past probably 10 years or so. You know, I've done a video here, video there, video
Do
here.
you live near friends and family?
Actually, I live near family and friends. So if they need me, I can just walk there or ride my bike there. Depends on the weather. If it's nasty out, I literally walk. So, no joke, I literally walk if it's raining or if it's snowing. By that time, I usually pull my bike away for the winter. And I'll just walk everywhere. Put on my mucks, thermal socks, thermal pants, thermal shirt, bibs, boots, coat, hat, and just go. No problem for me, really. But, you know what they say. If you're going somewhere and you want to be safe, walk. Because around here, the traffic is nuts. So if your friends want to subscribe to me, that'd be way cool. That would actually take my viewer count or my subscriber count up even more. Because, see, what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to get to a certain number of subscribers to do a special. And if I can hit that number, which that number is going to be exactly 100, I'm going to be doing a very special broadcast on that day whenever I hit 100 subscribers. Then the following time, it's going to be 200, then 300, then 400, then 500. And I'm just going to keep going and going and going and going and going type thing until I get, so many subscribers, so many views on my videos. Then people are going to really start to notice that, gee, this guy's not swearing as much. He's not trying to influence the children nowadays, because I've got 3 nephews. I've got an older nephew that's in his teens and 2 younger kids that aren't even 8 years old yet. But still, they repeat every word. So, I that's why I try and watch the language around my younger nephews, just because they won't be swearing as much. I mean, their dad does it all day long. He swears around them like, really, dude? Come on. They're you kids. You can't let them swear. They're going to school, and they're going to be swearing in school. And the teacher's going to go, "Hey, you know what your children were just saying in the classroom?" "No, what?" "They swore!" "Where did they pick that up?" Probably me." Which it wasn't me, it would be him. So, yeah. Which is my brother. And, you know, I keep telling him, like, dude, don't swear around the kids. If you're going to swear, you know, tell them to go play, you know, do whatever. Or go outside, go for a walk. Or swear under your breath, like I do sometimes. That type of thing. But sometimes he can't help it. Sometimes he hits himself with a hammer, or, you know, he drops something on his foot, or steps on something, and you hear that swear words coming out. I'm like, where's the duct tape?
Do you go to church?
Really? You're going to ask me that question? Do I look like a church man? I don't go to church. I don't believe in God or the devil. I don't believe in any of that stuff. The only thing I believe in is the spirit realm. That's it. True story. When my one grandmother passed away in the house that I used to live in.
Cool.
Okay. We could literally hear footsteps, and there'd be nobody there. We could hear, like, her walker. Nothing. Her walker would be sitting in the corner still. Hadn't moved in years. And we would still hear her walker sound of hitting a wooden floor and footsteps. And we're looking around. The first year, it kind of scared us a little bit. And my dad was like, you know, talking to his mother, because that's who it was. He's like, "Mom, relax. The house is mine." Now, we've taken it over from our father, because our father passed on quite a while ago. And the reason why, after he passed on, I bought myself a TV and TV stand. Just because, for the fact, you know, he left me a good chunk of change. So I spent, you know, a little here, a little there on things I wanted. So I bought me a TV.
Sorry to hear that your father passed.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's been years, dude. But, you know, I bought myself a TV stand, and I was like, okay, you know, I'll save the rest for, you know, a certain occasion. I'm still got a little bit left. But, you know, I've been doing work here, work there, still throughout the summer, been making money. And, you know, I haven't really got any time to spend it. The only time I get a chance to spend it is when I come home. Because I'll go to the store and buy PlayStation Network cards. You know, spend, say, $100 on PSN cards. Come back, put it in my wallet on my system, buy some movies, you know, purchase another 12-month PlayStation Network subscription, that type of thing. And I don't have to worry about nothing. But anyway, that being said, do you have any questions resulting in gaming? Like, are you having a problem, or let me rephrase that. Are you stuck on a game that you can't beat that I own? Because I own quite a lot. I could probably give you some tips on those games. Depends on the game, really. See, the only thing you'll have to do is just say the name of the game, and I'll hear it. Then you can say whatever else, if like whatever you're stuck on, or if you need some pointers, or
No, it's okay if I do run into any trouble. I will be sure to ask.
Not a problem. I will literally run down my list here of games that I own. That way, in case you have the same game and you need some advice on that game, you can just ask me. But give me a second. Let me turn my tablet on so I can see what you're saying. Back to the live, and yes, you're going to see another thing come up because I had to refresh the tablet so it would connect. Okay, back. Close that for a second. Okay. Now, while I'm waiting for this to load. Okay.
Did you have an Xbox 360 or a PS3?
Actually, I have a PS3. I still have a PS3, and I've got a PS4. Okay. Now, I'm holding my tablet like this. Just give me a second. My download list. Okay. Now I'm letting this go. Okay. As of right now, I've got Black Ops 4. Goat Simulator, Destiny 2 with 2 expansion packs, Black Ops 3, Dead by Daylight, Fortnite, Mafia 3, Oddworld Abe's Extortion or whatever. That's on PS3. I know I got a lot more games on here for PS4. PS3. Actually, I know where I can go to look that up. Why didn't I think of that before? And it will show all of it. Okay. I'm going to look at my trophies. That way I can tell you what games I have for the PS4. Because the games that I have for the PS4...
Wasn't Mafia 3 a disappointment?
So, as of right
I
now,
was so looking forward to that game. I got it and it wasn't that good.
Yes, Mafia 3 is that good. There is one thing that you need to unlock, which is the silent pistol. Once you get that unlocked, you can beat the game pretty quick with that. Because all you have to do is use your silent pistol, pick the guys off, like in a window or whatever, and they might get alerted, but they won't really know which direction you're in. until you pull the trigger the second time. Okay. So, Black Ops 4, Goat Simulator, Destiny 2, Rocket League, Mafia 3, Fortnite, GTA, Dead by Daylight, Resident Evil 5 for the PS4, Minecraft, Raymond's League, Mad Max, Little Big Planet 3, Just Cause 3, Ratchet and Clank, Rim, Dusk, EX, Sniper 4, or Sniper Elite 4, Modern NFL 17, let's see, Worms Battlefield, Oddworld New and Tasty, Tales from the Borderlands, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, Infamous Second Sons, Battlefield 4, Battlefield Hardline, Uno, Black Ops 3, Assassin's Creed, WW2K17, Killing Floor 2, Life is Strange, Beyond Two Souls, Far Cry 4, Farming Simulator 15, Need for Speed, Destiny, Saints Row, Got Out of Hell, Rock Band 4, Tom Clancy's The Division, .2K16, Mortal Kombat XL, The Walking Dead Season 2, Wolfenstein, The New Order, Drive Club. I got a lot of things on here. Assassin's Creed Unity, 2K15, WWE 2K15, Advanced Warfare, Call of Duty, Infamous First Light, come on, go back, it's not the one I wanted to look at, Sniper 3 for the PS4, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Velocity 2X, Blacklight Redemption, Borderlands, where is that? Watch Dogs, Thief. I know I got a couple more here for the PS4. And of course, Uno.
Wow, what a collection.
Where is it? I mean, you know, once, if you want me to add you, you know, send me the message on PSN or Gmail. And when you log into PlayStation Network, You can go look at my trophies. I'm at 18% complete. I'm at level 18. And you can see all my trophies. Every single one that I've owned. Well, every single game that I've played and beaten. I tried to get, all 100% trophies for all the games. Of course, it's harder than the hubs of heck. I mean, some games, yeah, I got 100% on easily because they were that easy for me. I did the first playthrough. I'd get, a percentage of trophies, and I would go back, do it on the next difficulty, get some more trophies, go back, do it on hard difficulty, and get the rest of the trophies. But yeah, you can literally go through and look at my level. Because as of right now, I'm at a level 18, 39% before I level up again. And I've got a total of 3,458 trophies. That's what I call a true gamer. Well, a true gamer would have a lot more, but me, with what I'm doing now, I ain't got time to play every day like I wanted. Yeah. But, yeah. But that being said, it's quite a collection actually for me. Come on. Excuse me, my headset's fully charged. Okay, now, I figured out one thing. Well, actually, a couple things.
What kind of phone and tablet is that? Samsung.
Okay, the phone is a Samsung. Okay, give me a second. Let me set my phone down. And my tablet is a Samsung. Dang, you're good. How do you know what I had? Without even seeing the name of them. You just know the size and everything? What they look like? Actually, this Samsung phone I have to upgrade because this one I've had for 8 years. And of course I take, very good care of it. It's just the charging part I have to tinker with because when I want to charge my phone...
I have a Samsung phone and tablet too.
Oh, dang! You got the same thing? Who would ever suspect that we have the same thing? I'm sure I'm making you laugh, of course. Go figure.
Hey ha 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 ha.
Yeah, go ahead and laugh. I know it's funny. Funnier than the holy heck. Or holy diver. But I'm sitting down now, which you can still see me for the most part. Of course, I could probably aim that camera down a bit too, so you know what, that's what I'll do. I'll just aim it down a tad. I feel like we're about there. That's better, isn't it? I think I know what that is.
Yep, that's better. You have been standing up for a while now.
Ha ha ha, very funny. I could be standing all day if I wanted to. Well, actually, I usually do. But yeah, definitely tell your friends about me. You know, once I hit 100 subscribers, I plan on doing a very special broadcast, and hopefully, you know, all my subscribers can come in on that day that I do that special broadcast. If not, hopefully a good percentage of them can come in. You know, because once I get to 100, I'm doing a special broadcast. I still got to figure out what I'm going to do for that broadcast, but I'm going to do something very special. Don't know what exactly. There is one thing that you probably know already. Is, okay, wherever you're sitting, if you plug in your controller to a cell phone USB charger next to, you know, either an outlet or a power cord next to where you sit, you don't have to worry about the controller dying on you. It stays full charge while you're playing your games. That's why when I sit there, I don't have to worry about my controller, where I have to get up, change controllers, and whatnot. Works for me.
How many controllers do you have?
3. I have 3. I've got 2 on the charger, which I let my nephews use to drive tractors on Farmer Simulator 15. That one right there, the camoed one, they don't touch that one. I put that one up every time they come over. That one's my controller. The black ones were my controller, but my younger nephews literally got so mad one day that they kept throwing my controller straight down on the ground and ended up almost breaking them. So I figure, what the hey, let them break those ones and not break my new one. Because my new one, no one touches it but me. I mean, they try to use my controller, but I literally don't let them at all. I usually just take one of the other 2 controllers and turn one of those on and say, here, drive. And they're not bad at driving. It's just some of the vehicles that they drive on my farmer game. For example, I've got all the add-ons for that game. I've got them all. Every single one. And I feel a draft. Must be coming from my kitchen window. Well, anyway, my semi-truck and trailers that I have for it, they keep jackknifing it. And I have to keep getting it unjackknifed. Because you can literally go back and watch a couple of my farming simulator games, the videos I have on, and you can see how good I am. And you can go all the way back to the very first one that I uploaded. And you can literally say, oh, you can see on how bad I was at the very first time I broadcasted Farmer Simulator 15. When I first got it, and I started doing backing up with a semi-truck and trailer, and I was always getting it. It was always turning the opposite direction that I didn't want to go. So I always had to pull forward, back up, pull forward, back up, pull forward, back up, pull forward, back up. And now it's just like, back straight on up. With every trailer. Even ones that are hooked to tractors.
Do you have a laptop or PC?
Actually, my mother's the one that has the PC. I don't have a laptop. I'm going to one of these days. I'm going to get me a laptop, and I'm going to literally take it all apart and build me a better one. I'm going to make that thing with higher graphics, get a higher graphic card, good sound card, and an internal hard drive. Probably I might go with either 6 or an 8 terabyte for that. A good motherboard, good power supply, a good charger, and a good battery at least. And I'll probably get like a 17.5 monitor laptop or a 22 inch. I don't know. I haven't really decided on that part yet. But I can literally use my tablet to shop around. Doesn't bother me, actually. But, I plan on getting a laptop sometime in the future.
Wish we had Walmart here.
No, you guys don't have a Walmart? Too bad. But if you got a place that sells a My Book external hard drive, like I showed you, and if it's cheap, under $100 at least, I'd say get one, because if you make sure it's a terabyte, either a 1 terabyte or a 6 terabyte, you can get up to a 6 terabyte. I mean, I could have gone with a frickin' 12 terabyte and frickin' had more than enough room to last me the rest of my flippin' life. Then I would have been like, how much games can I stick on that one? Of course, I only do like downloads. I stick on there all my save data I put on my system. Sometimes I take that and right over to the external.
Hey ha 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 ha, you swore.
And I do apologize, and I turned off my lights because it's starting to get daylight out, so that's why the lights are off. And I can fix the brightness if you need it for now. But it was just too flippin' dark this morning when I first started broadcasting. No, pardon me. I backfired. boy, is that going to stink later. Probably in the next couple hours. You know, actually, I'm surprised that you're the only one that's in here so far. I haven't
It's almost 1130 p.m. here.
Yeah, well, it's almost 8:30 here, so you're about 3 hours ahead of me. But yeah, definitely, if you want, you can go back to my previous video this morning and watch the zombie map that I did. And I'm sure it will probably cut out probably about around 16, 18-ish. And just letting you know, we made it to around 20 with all those zombies. Of course, I gotta go back and see where it cut off exactly. That way I know. Which I'm going to do that right now. Just to see whereabouts it got cut off at. I'll just fast forward to the end. Well, close to the end of my broadcast of my day. Or this morning. Yeah, this morning I broadcasted for about 58 minutes and 57 seconds. So, I want to go all the way up to about 40 minutes and 31 seconds. That's good so far. So it started cutting out. Oh man. About 45 minutes. Yep, 45 minutes and 6 seconds. So you'll get to at least watch the 45 minute or 46 minutes and 5 second video. So that won't be too bad. But definitely spread the word to your friends and have them spread the word to their friends. And if I get 100 subscribers when I'm not home, the following weekend that I hit over 100 subscribers, I'm going to definitely figure out a special broadcast. But give me a minute. You're going to still hear me. I want to see exactly how long I've been broadcasting for. And the only way to do that is to go to my settings. Yeah, about an hour, 44 minutes. So I'm going to leave it like that. Just for now.
103 minutes.
Actually, 144 minutes and 30 seconds. And still, you're the only one that's in here. Go figure. Of course, you've probably been in here for about 103 minutes, which is about an hour, 3 minutes. Of course, as you can see from the time I started broadcasting this morning, it's an hour 44 for me. Well, hour 45 actually. I'm going to round it off just for now. But yeah, definitely if you spread the word to your friends and they spread the word to their friends and you all, they come watch a video, and if they subscribe to me, cool. If not, tell them, this guy's pretty cool type thing. This guy tries not to swear and influence the younger kids nowadays, like other broadcasters do that I've seen, that I've stumbled across. For example, Bay Area Bugs, he swears, Jacksepticeye, he swears constantly, and they're influencing the younger generation, the kids nowadays, to swear, even in school, which is dumb, actually, if you ask me. Just stupid, you know? But here, I'll add some lighting to my broadcast. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Okay. But seriously, you know, if I ever get the chance of hitting so many subscribers, that honestly would be so cool, because once I hit, say, 100 subscribers, I'll figure out a special broadcast to do. And hopefully, you know, you and your friends that, you know, subscribe to me and get me up closer to that number, I will definitely do a special broadcast. Well, pretty much what I can say is, from where I live, which is New York, right now, you know, it's spotty, okay? The weather around here changes constantly. Like one day it will be warm and hot and muggy. The next day it'll be warm, hot and cool. And the following day it'll be cold but muggy. And then another day would be like hot and rainy type thing during the winter. It's like drops down like negative. Like last winter, we were literally all day at like -6 degrees around here, and it was like really cold and things were freezing up really bad. But this year, I kind of figure it's going to be dropping even farther down to like maybe -7, -8 degrees Fahrenheit. But, you know, the traffic around here is a little crazy. Depends on whereabouts you go. I mean, if you go up to New York City, it's a disaster. You can't even go take 2 steps without bumping into somebody, because everybody's on their phones. And traffic is just like backed up for blocks all throughout New York City, and it's like move forward, stop, move forward, stop, move forward, stop, move forward, stop, all over New York. But, you know, around here where I'm at, the traffic ain't really bad, but yet you gotta keep your ears and eyes open for cars, because there have been accidents around here. There's been a lot of things around here. And people are literally driving when it's illegal to do one of these text while they're driving, looking at their freaking phone, up, looking at their phone, looking up, type thing. And me, I'm just like, it's against the law to text and drive, just like drinking and driving. You goofballs. Well, I really don't say that, but I think to myself, you effing idiots. I'll just go F star, 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 star. Idiots. So it's just like, you kind of gotta be on the lookout and listen very carefully for cars coming behind you. Because sometimes you gotta turn around, and if the car is starting to swerve like this, you kind of have to almost get behind a tree to protect you. Some of the trees around here are really big, like that big, but yet they'll stop a car, but they won't stop a semi. Semi's swerving like this a little bit, you're a little scared, you're trying to run into a tree line where there's like more than one tree there, right in a row, where you can actually have some more protection from the semi coming at you. Because sometimes they hop the curb and almost run you over. Not all of them. Some truckers around here actually have only a cell phone to call. They don't text, but they still have a cell phone to make a call, which is okay with me. But most vehicles around here that are, most people that are driving vehicles around here, they're texting constantly once in a while. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people looking at their phones, looking at the road, looking at their phones, looking at the road, texting. I'm like, where's a stinking cop when you need one? These morons are freaking breaking the law. And I see other people just driving right along, not texting. I would have to say probably about half of the population around my area texting. The other half, not texting. I mean, the other half is changing the radio station, but they're just doing the scan button, scan button, scan button. And if they find a radio station they like, they turn it up a bit, they just continue to drive. That doesn't bother me. It's the ones that are texting, looking at their phones on Facebook or Instagram or whatever they're looking at. Those are the ones I'm worried about. Other than that, it ain't really too bad. I mean, okay, let me explain this. Some landlords around my area, for example, like the trailer park I'm living in, I'm not trying to rip on my landlord or anything, but, okay, who in their right mind would order so many truckloads of wood chips? Now, think about this. He's ordered so many truckloads of wood chips, and, he wanted to go cheap. Well, I had some plans for my driveway down here. I was going to literally, get some gravel and just put some gravel in here to level off the driveway. Because the one end from the road into the driveway up past the turnaround is a little bumpy. And, I figured I could just put gravel on the parts where people drive, level that out, and spread it to the middle. What's he do? He gets wood chips. And he figures he's going to put wood chips in the driveway, wood chips in the yards, which, if you think about it, okay, you should have probably laid down some sort of plastic, or the black plastic, the thick black rubber, even before you put wood chips in your yard, because he doesn't want to end up mowing the yard. I mean, seriously, I offered to mow the whole yard, this whole section where I'm living right now. I offered to mow the whole thing with his rider. Okay, but yeah, he still is just trying to be cheap, as cheap can be. He's trying to go cheap, completely 100% cheap. I mean, I could literally take pictures of, wood chip piles and what it looks like around my area and literally show you guys on how cheap my landlord is. Landlords around here are trying to go cheap. Save money. And yet, there's problems around here, which, granted, I had to have my brother fix a couple of my problems. I've had a leaky roof over on this window, which my brother took a lot of tar, and these ceilings are so thin, he took a lot of tar, he patched the hole, he smoothed it out, and I've never had a problem since. And all I had to do is just say, hey, you got any tar to patch a hole? My brother's like, yeah, I've got tar. I've got a whole bucket. But it's frozen. I'm like, cool. Can you bring it over, please? He's like, yeah. So he would bring it over, I'd stick it in hot water and let it thaw out, stick it over the vent, let the heater warm it up, stick it on the stove, let the heat from the stove warm it up when the heater wasn't on. And all my brother did was he would take the whole bucket in hot water in another bucket that was like a coffee cup where it would hold the heat for a period of time that was insulated, and he would just take the whole bucket that was in hot water, sealed up, and just let it keep warm, took the lid off the insulated bucket, took his bucket, opened that, picked it up, and slowly poured it into the hole, and just smoothed it out. But my landlord, he's cheap, and he wants to put wood chips on top of the grass, which the grass is still going to grow through the wood chips and, end up having to mow it, but yet he's going to get the mower stuck in a pile of wood chips that he spreads out in the air that's like that. Yet those wood chips are going to break down and just collect all that water and become soggy. Okay? And he's going to end up driving his tractor on top of that, and it's just going to go whoop right down to the axles. And then he's going to go, Bill, could you help me get my tractor unstuck? I'm going to go, sorry, you did it to yourself. I was going to try and, help you out, but you wanted to go cheap, where you had to spend money to prevent that. I mean, I could have gotten him the black rubber from my brother, who's a professional rougher. He has a lot of black rubber laying around that he could have just gave to me. We could have just cut it up into squares, and we could have just set it down in the yard, put a couple stakes in around it, and just kept put one piece here, and just kind of pieced it. But that way he didn't have to mow. And he wouldn't have to have all these wood chips. And comparing to other landlords around my area, okay, there are some that are cheap, And there are some that will spend the money on the properties to upgrade them. Now, if they're not trailers, they'll upgrade them every couple of years. New light fixtures, new paint on the walls, paint on the ceilings, whatever. New fixture, faucets, new sinks, new toilets, new countertops, whatever. They spend the money around, some of the landlords around here do spend that much money on to keep their places up to date. This one, cheap. Cheap. So, yeah. I mean, you consider that. So, I mean, granted, I'm not trying to bust on my landlord. Give me a second. I got to, I wanted to turn on my thing to where, come on. Wrong one. There it is. Comments to speech. Alright, that is on. And I'm sorry about that. But, yeah. I don't know how it is around your area. If it's like that, with some of the landlords around your area, where you're living, if they're like mine, or half of the landlords around here, where they go cheap, and the other half that spend the money to keep the places up to date, new fixtures, whatever. They spend that money. They'll go out and spend, say for some new fixtures, like light fixtures, faucets, toilet, some sinks, or whatever. They go out and spend, I don't know, like, we'll say like $2,000-$3,000 just to keep the place up to date, looking nice, and buying paint and keeping it beautiful. After every tenant moves out, they come in and they do all this, spend the money, make it look nice, so he can get more tenants in and go, okay, here's the rent, how much rent is. Say he spends like $4,000 on one place, and he used to charge like $400. Now he can raise the price up to like $420. They can actually spend that money. They'll pay the rent because it looks that nice. Then they can have people over, they can have whatever. But for like me, the only thing my landlord did for us, well, two things. When I first moved in, I had a problem with my drain on my kitchen sink. Yeah, he came over and fixed that right away. This year, I had a problem with my deck because it went the full length of the trailer. He literally had someone come in, tear all the way down to the one end of the deck where I come in and out of that door right there. And he shortened my deck. Cool. But he also added some steps on my back door for an emergency. So I didn't have to open the door and jump. Which was nice. Then, I ordered some dirt, bought some grass seed. I put down some grass seed so it would look beautiful there, and I can mow it and weed whack around the steps and make it look good. And yeah, I'm not trying to jinx myself or anything, but I don't plan on living here forever. No one really does. Granted, yeah, I'll try and live here for a couple more years, but after that, I'm just gonna vamoose one of these days. Not anytime soon, but, sometime in the future, I'm going to go. To where I can at least have better internet, and whatnot. Because I'm literally trying to save up a little bit every job that I do, that I try and do. I don't mind putting some money on my system to, get the subscription for Plus membership, which, I like because every month for Plus members, we get free games for the month. I can go and download them if I like it. If I see a game I like, for example, like Destiny 2, I'd go and download it. Games like that, I would download constantly. You have any more questions before? I can't freaking talk today. Do you have any more questions for me right now? Because if you don't have any more questions, I think I'm just going to call it here in a little bit and call the broadcast and close to ending it here. So, if you've got more questions, I'll be glad to sit here and tell you, answer them as best as I can. Unless you got things to do, which I'm sure you probably do. If not, well, I'm just saying, if you've got more questions, I'll be glad to answer them to the best of my knowledge. But if you don't have any more questions, which is cool, I don't mind sitting here talking to you. Unless you got stuff to do, then, I'm going to call it a day for broadcasting. Because, I kind of figure you probably got things to do, and it's almost noon for you, and you probably should, you're probably like, oh man, I've got, to do this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this today. You got to get it done. But, if you don't, that's totally cool. I'll sit here and be live for a while longer. That's not a problem. Oh. Well, you probably should get to bed. But yeah, I do appreciate you subscribing. Make sure you pass the word around to your friends, and they tell their friends, and they subscribe if they like what I talk about. And granted, yeah, you can go back to my video from earlier this morning. 2 hours and 10 minutes from, from whenever I first threw up that video this morning, Black Ops 4 Zombies. I plan on doing probably another broadcast of Black Ops 4, not zombies, but trying a different part of it, not multiplayer, but the other one, the Blackout, or going and redoing the headquarters or the HQ missions again, because those were actually pretty fun. Showing everybody about the characters that are on that one, what their abilities are and everything, because it was actually pretty interesting to me after I went through and learned about the new characters they had on there. Granted, they still had some of the original characters from Black Ops 3, the the Warhammer up to Firebreak, Ruin, and yeah. Definitely, definitely. Make sure you pass the word around, and they, if they like what I do, have them subscribe to me. Remember, once I get to 100, I'm doing a special broadcast. Hopefully very soon, if I hit 100 subscribers. So, help me out, get 100 subscribers, and bang, I'm doing a special broadcast. Alright, well, I thank you for coming and chatting with me there, Alan, or Allin, or sorry if I'm screwing up your name a little bit, but I know you're not in here, so, I do appreciate that. So, alright guys, well, I guess that's going to do it for me. I've been live for about 2 hours and almost 13 minutes, tops. Hopefully you guys like what I talked about. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and if you're watching me on PlayStation Network, through the broadcast on PlayStation, make sure you follow me on there, like my videos, and vote for the videos or for some of the games that I had posted. I will change it up if I don't get any votes on any of those games. Hopefully I get votes, but when you guys vote, like you see on the corner here, like Alan was, or Allin, or however you say his name, if you guys write it like that, I will go in when I go live again, and I will put your votes in, so it automatically levels it out. Don't forget, Sniper Elite 4, Beyond Two Souls, Grand Theft Auto, and crud, what was that other one? Oh well. But you can always go back and review that when it was up here and vote. You can put it in the comments. I'll just add it in and go from there. But I do thank you guys for coming to watch. This has been Bilber 100, and how about y'all? Peace out!